Hello, happy scrappers! So today is a very exciting day. Of course, every day I'm making a YouTube video is always very exciting. I got into a swap, my very first swap on minialbumscraps.ning.com. I'm sure you've heard me talk about this website for a couple of times. And yes, can you believe it? My very first swap. And my very first swap, I decided to enter some, I think it's like a coffee holder, coin, envelope, mini album swap. Yeah, so something not too challenging. And Cody was partner with me. Hi, Cody. But I don't know whether she watched my videos because I don't think she's a subscriber of mine. But anyway, that's not the case. So we were partner. I think she is based in UK, and so we were supposed to make a mini album out from either coffee holders or coin envelopes. So for me, I always, you know, I like to put a little bit of twist in my mini albums. So what I did was I used both. Yep, coffee holders and mini albums. And if you saw like my last happy mail in my last video from Annie. Hi Annie, Miss Garden Grove 1. And she gave me a bunch of stuff and I was like, whoa, all the inspiration just came out from nowhere. So yes, so I used quite a lot of your stuff, Annie, into this mini album. So you can also see, and guess what? So if anything message from Annie, 90% the chance it probably is in her store at her blog. So I will put the links below, then you can check it out and, you know, check out some of her great stuff. Okay, so over here what I did was I bound it with some satin ribbon, which you can't see because I covered it with all the laces here, and all the colored lace I colored it. Yeah, I sprayed it with my Lindy Stem Gang Starburst stains, and then I did some custom made charms. And here you have like a really pretty teardrop, really little teardrop here as well. And I just beaded it all across the chain and to hang it here. And I really loved. I wonder, would it make any difference if I say I really hated how it came out? But okay, anyway, just me digressing. Okay, so then the front cover is this little gate, and you can get this raw chipboard from minialbumscraps.ning.com. So I used a gate, painted white acrylic, and I glued it against an acetate, right? And then these three is from my all-time favorite from Sa Crafters Rosette trim, and I'll show you that trim later. And you can do so many things with this. I love it. So you open the garden gate, and what greets you is three tiny tags, which it just so happen represents. Oh, and I just made a doll out of this as well. Well, it's just really simple. It's just a circle. I covered it with some muslin cloth, and this is some trims that Annie gave me, and I just put a flower, and it's supposed to, well, look like a doll. I hope it doesn't look too scary, but basically Cody's Facebook page, she calls it, or her little shop calls it, three little dolls, and I don't have the word little, so I put perfect dolls, and it represents like her three daughters. So in this mini album, you know, you can see it's actually just put pictures of her three daughters. Okay, and then here are three tags. And I really liked what I did, the effect of the crackle paint with picket fence, as you can see. So I cracked it with the Tim Holtz picket fence, and then I went over it with spun sugar, shabby shutters, and something else which I can't remember. And oh, and when I was distressing it, I put a mask over it. That's why you see there's some swirls that is white. So I really like that. So I put some swirly mask, and then I went over it with the Tim Holtz Distress ink, and then I stamped it. I stamped it with my favorite Prima stamps. And this again is from another flower spray from Annie, and I took it apart and used it as my flower centers. To turn it, here you have a really cute saying Home Sweet Home, and I fussy cut it from the paper. Here is some pretty trim from Annie, and then I backed all my three tags with a really pretty pattern paper from the collection. And okay, and then the envelopes. So here, I hope you realize it's a coffee holder. and this is the envelope. And because I don't have the coin envelopes. Hello, and I'm back with the template of the envelope that I did. I just used my paper tray ink in white. Really super hardy. Can you hear that? Solid hard cardstock. And this is my template. Just really simple. And then the cover here, or the flip, or the flap, what is wrong with my English? I cut it across with this Tim Holtz plug and postage cider die. And you open it up, and then there's just like a very simple tag inside where you can put pictures. So because it's really small, but you know, my mini albums, I just really wanted to have space to put pictures. So yeah, I did the text pretty simple inside, so she can put pictures inside here. And then this really cute butterfly is also from Annie. And what I did was, it was initially white, and I just painted it with some mica golds, and then I just went around the side with some gold stickles. And then here you can actually stick a picture underneath here. And I stamped it again with my favorite Prima stamps, and put a corner of an envelope corner, so I can tuck this photo tag here, photo mat here at the back very easily. Over here again is another coffee holder, and I bind it to the mini album a little bit differently as well. Over here I really love this. This is the daisy from I Am Roses. This is some burlap flower that a friend of mine gave it to me, but I love this. This again is the same flower spray as the one here. So this is the flower spray, so I used quite a bit already, so there's left just this. But I really love the leaves, and again you see that I used the leaves in another part of my spray. So even the flower spray, I cut it up to make my own spray. And she has also something like this at the shop as well. Don't you think it's just so beautiful for like autumn projects? Okay. And then at the back, the same tag that I showed you, this one here, here at the back, I just again you know, space, lots of space. Okay, that's what I want to do. And over here, yes, so over here again I made my own sprays, and I broke up some of, I can't remember which spray I broke it up. I think when I'm mistaken, I broke up this spray, and I used some of the little bits here and there, and I mixed it up with some of the S10 I Am Roses, and this one is I think some wild orchids, carnations and all that. And what I really liked about this was I cut out part of the pattern paper, so it looks like the sprays, you know, when you take this tag out, it looks like one piece. It blends really nicely with the pattern at the back. And then this is some of the bead stash, which also I believe Annie carries as well in multi-colors. And really fun to add to the side of your tags. And over here another MFT die, which is the garden gate, and it has the wood grain already embossed when you cut out the garden gate. And then here I use the Starcrafter pearls, and then here's acrylic butterfly from the beautiful butterfly sprays that Annie gave me, and I cut out some and I added into here, and I just used 2 pearls fillers as well. And then over here, and you pull out some flower vine, and then again there's some text for you to put pictures. But yeah, anyway, so just okay, I think this gotta be my favorite layout page in this whole mini album. I really loved it. I never, if you see my mini albums, hardly ever played with lavender, and but Annie gave me this trim over here. Annie gave me in more colors than this, but this is just a few of the ones I grabbed up just to show you. Just beautiful trim. And I saw this trim and I had a picture of something really sweet and lovely, and well, that's what I did. So I cut out the papers here, and into a heart shape. And then over here I have that a butterfly which I made out from a Crafter's rosette. Let me just show it to you now, the rosettes. So this is the rosette, and what I did was I just cut out one, and then I sort of like cut it a little bit into like a butterfly, and then like this, and then to make it looking more obvious like a butterfly, I decorated it with some iridescent pearl trim that Crafter gave it to me in my order. Thank you so much, Sa. I loved it. See what I used it for, and and the pearls is so gorgeous. It's iridescent, and I just, you know, twirl it into a butterfly shape. And this flower is from from I Am Roses, and I painted it in, I sprayed it in my Glimmer Mist. Oh, thank goodness, because I hardly use purple, so I never bought any Lindy Stem Gang purples because I hardly used it. And now with this purple layout, I dig out my Glimmer Mist, and woohoo, I found Tattered Rose and Creme de Rogue, which are some really nice, beautiful purple Glimmer Mist. And you can take it out. I backed it up with foam, and you can just write probably a secret message or put a secret picture. And then over here I made some tags, and this black pearls, because I don't have this in black unfortunately, so I took the white pearls and I sort of embossed it with black powder, and I fussy cut. I just took fussy cutting to a new level. Basically what I did was I fussy cut different parts of the pictures that I like and piece it together to make my own pattern. And you can tuck some pictures underneath it, so it looks all in one layout. I hoped I achieved that. And then here again, my favorite, yes, I have to show you my all-time favorite Crafter's trim. I wish I have this in every color that she has. I think she has like 10 colors of this, and unfortunately I can't afford 10, so I buy white and I Glimmer Mist to the way I like. And just to let you know when you're getting this, because if you love soft chiffon, I mean, you can just feel it. I love rubbing this on my cheeks, seriously. But with light Glimmer Mist or light Starburst, it comes out really nicely. This is a Tattered Rose. With darker colors like this is like Poinsettia, Red Gold or something like that from Lindy Stem Gang. Darker colors is a little bit hard because every time you spray it will lighten up, it dries up lighter, so you don't really get the very deep colors from the dark ones, but for light ones, yes, you do. And it's just so versatile. I used it in different parts of this page as well. So like here, because this is like a hot patootie pink, I could cut this and spray it, but well, you know, I would spread it like many layers, like probably 10 layers to get such a deep color. But instead I have a Websters trim, or is it Prima? I think it's a Prima trim, and I just cut out one of the flower, and I just put some pearls at the back with some black satin ribbon, and fussy cut out a chandelier and just piece it all together. And you can open up this tag. Of course, all tags should be opened up so you have more space to put all your cutesy pictures. And then there's another coin envelope, and I think I really love this paper. I think this paper is from the Hollywood Vogue Websters edition. So I really love it. And then here I did some stamping, and again from my favorite Prima stamps. And I will show it to you later. Don't worry, I will show you the stamps that I used. So gorgeous. Okay, and then this one is a dark bluish yellow cream multicolored layout. And then here's some butterfly trim from my stash. I put it with some Velcro. Oops, but before that, here again some Prima stamps that I embossed it with some crystal stamp pendants. That's why it's so glittery. You can open it up. Oops, let me bring this up. Can you see that? Yes. So you open it up, and then here is more tags. And then here again, As you can see, I used any string just to line out, you know, the pattern, and it's just so pretty, so pretty. I just loved it. Again, this one is some stems. This is from Crafty Secret. Yeah, all these trees from Crafty Secrets. I stamped it and I cut it out and pieced it together. So really, really pretty. And this one I stamped it on some of the pattern paper, so that's why at the back it has, you know, different designs. And then here are some trims again from Annie. Here's a trim from the Prima, the same trim that I showed you for this one, and I used it for this one. And finally, we come to the last page. So over here, the last envelope, I was like, oh man, I'm the last envelope. I need to do more, you know, there's so many ideas that I had and I haven't finished it. So I really make use of it. So the first one is the cover, the flap. I made it into a pocket to put some text, which you can actually slip some pictures inside, and I fussy cut some of the papers so I can glue it and you can slip some things inside. And in the back you can just put your pictures, more pictures, always for pictures. I mean, what's mini albums for, right? And then you open it up and I just bring it up again. You put it up, more beautiful trim from Annie. This one is the leaf, acrylic leaf from Annie. This is some rhinestone flourish from Star Crafters. Really pretty. And then here you can put pictures. Here you can put pictures. And then here you can write a secret message. You turn it around. And here's a beautiful lantern from also the papers. Here I stamped it as well because it's a bit too plain with the green. So I stamped it. Here's some S10 flowers, which I misted it with some gecko green and some beautiful trim. So the birdhouse is from my MFT birdhouse homespun die. You open it up again and there's more text, more pictures here. And I fussy cut the fountain, so then when you put your pictures here, the fountain would sort of be part of a picture. So it would be really nice if you have a garden picture and you know you have the fountain sticking out. Well, if not, then you know I'm sure you know what to do with it. And then and open here, and then here's more butterflies from Annie. And again, here is a Star Crafters rosette trim. So like I showed you, like the red, it doesn't come out that nice, but I like it still. I really do. I really do. This is a stem, my LeBlanc stem, or LeBlanche, or what the German stem form. And here is postcard, which I stamped it with my darkroom door correspondence stamp, which you've seen in many of my videos, so go check that out. And here's some Prima stamps, and I embossed it with Caesar's Gold. Yes, I embossed it with Caesar's Gold. Lots of mica powders. I distressed it with a lot of mica powders, so you can see the shine. So gorgeous. And then again, some rosette trim, the Prima rosette trim. So lots of space for pictures. And then here's again another simple tag. And flip this close. Oops. Flip this close. And voila. And congratulations, you have come to the very end of my another long-winded mini album showcase video. Thank you so much if you waited to the very end, and maybe if I can just then show you my stems. So for those who have waited to the very end of the video, you can see the stems that I use. This is my favorite Prima stems, my latest favorite Prima stems. Number one, why? Because it's rubber and it's really deeply edged, lots of nice details. And you can see what you're stamping, because sometimes, most times, rubber stamps, you can't really see what you're stamping. And you can see with this. And so I think this is the Pixie Glen. Yeah, I think this is the Prima Pixie Glen edition of stamps. Next one I used was Clear Art stamps, and I used a lot of very nice frames. And then here you have the buttock of the cherub, and I used this one as well. Crafty Secret stamps, and this is the labels and frames. Labels and frames, and this is the LeBlanc stamps that I was telling you about. So I only have two so far. I think silicone foam or something like this. So, and the best part is that you can always see what you're stamping. And always, thanks again so much for watching Anyone Can Scrap Esther Craft video. Bye!
when you walked in. Clock ticking on the wall said 10:30. You didn't say a word, let me begin. Fell if you wanted more. You ordered me another glass of wine. Slowly took apart the puzzle of my mind. Left all my definitions undefined, waiting at the door. You make me feel like I can breathe underwater. Keeping you every time feels like a first. Oh, baby, let's hold on to the way we have it right now. Maybe we'll escape another systematic and somehow find a way to keep this feeling new. Like the first time I met you, you're my sweeper, I can see my cinnamon. You got me craving your fingers on my skin, and when I come a little closer, I'm falling deeper than before. If I overlook at you and I stare, if I overthink the moves that I